Hi, thank you for being on our channel. Today I am going to show you how to get a free Autodesk Inventor software, a student version 2016, which is the latest one till now, and 2017 is yet to come. But I do remind you, this is a free software only for learning purpose. Please do not use for any commercial use. So let's get started. So what you do, you go to any web browser. Here I am going to use Google Chrome. You type Autodesk, or you just paste this link, so you can just note it down. It's www.autodesk.com/education/free software/inventor professional. Then you enter. It will take you to its server, Autodesk server. Here you need to make an account over here to download a 3D free software. So as you can see, this is a student version and it will give you a free software. Here for our purpose to make a 3D CAD models, you need Autodesk Inventor. In our firm we use Autodesk Inventor, SolidWorks and couple of more CAD modeling softwares, but because I work on Autodesk Inventor, I work with Autodesk Inventor in my firm, and I am the responsible guy working on Autodesk Inventor. So I'll take you through these basics, and in next coming videos I will be showing you how to make parts, how do you convert that part into other formats, or all different stuff doing with Autodesk Inventor. So believe me or not, this is the best software I could ever get interacted with, and I find this software very user friendly, but it depends on each person's working requirement. So yeah, here we go. So what you do is, first you need to sign in. So you click here, sign in. Then if you don't have, then you just signing up is easy. If you don't have, you just sign up, or then when you'll sign up, it will come here. You need to click here, choose your version, choose your operating system. Choose your version means it will be 14, 15, 16. So pick your version. Operating system, it will be 32 bits or 64 bit. You pick one, and you pick language. Then you click on install now, and then it will install you the software, and it will be totally free for 3 years. For 3 years you can explore it, you can use it and do whatever you want. So when everything will be done, and for installation part there are a lot of different videos available on YouTube itself, so you can refer them. I'm keeping that thing just for a while. Now when install it, it will come something like this. Now your home will be something like this. So this will be your first screen what you will see. So you have recent documents, you have different files you have recently worked on. So these are my project files, now what I have worked on, project shortcut, file details, all these things. But for a starter, you don't need to worry about anything. You just simply remember you have this screen, you simply click on new. You click on new and it will take you here, create new file. Now it depends on which unit you are working on. If you are working on SI unit, you come to metric, but if in case you don't see a here, you click here on templates. Then you have English, metric, mold design. For part designing, we do need to cover only English and metric. English means your distance will be in inches, mass will be in LB, something like that. And if you are working with SI unit, you just simply have to come here, metric, and then you need to pick standard IPT for the part design, standard IEM for the assembly. I tell you what is part. So this is the part, and this is assembly of different part. We call it assembly, and its extension will be .iam. And when you are done with your assembly, and if you want to put into a 2D conversion file for your printing to give to a client or giving to your project teacher, so you convert this into a 2D module. So this will be a sheet. Again, I'll show you how do we use and how do we do this. And for making the video, for the illustration purpose, we do make presentation. So presentation means, as you can see, you had this assembly, now you are converting this into presentation. That means you are just disassembling it into certain fashion, in the fashion of your assembly. And in next coming videos I'll show you this also, how do we do this. But these things are pretty cool and pretty simple to use. And if you find it difficult, don't worry, I'll make it easy for you. So what you do is you start with a simple path. So let me start with a simple path. So when you click on simple path, or when you click on .ipt written in bracket mm, that means your dimensions are mm. But not to worry, even if you have screwed that, I'll show you one shortcut how do you recover your dimensions. So what you do is you go to tools and you go to document settings, and you go to units. Here for length you have option, for time you have option, for angle you have option, and for mass you have option. So again, you can just check it once, then you can go ahead. All these options, if I'll tell you on the first day, you might get confused. So what I'll do is I'll cover everything one by one. So this was the first part where you have to get familiar with everything. So this is your user interface you have. So this is a first title bar, this is a toolbar where you have all the tools. This is browsing bar. I'll tell you what these are. This is for rotation, means these things I'll show you how to use it. But you can switch to different views: front views, right views, left view, top view, bottom view, all these view. And let's say you have messed something, you just click on home, it will get you back to the home. And this full navigation wheel means this is your navigation wheel. So this is how you rotate, but how it's working I'll show you. This is pan, this is zoom. You have different options for zoom, and obviously this is for rotation. Now I'll show you, by mistake you have deleted this. Let's say, oh sorry, I just closed the wrong thing. Okay, you have deleted this by mistake, you have just closed this. Then what happens? So simply what happens, how do you get it back? So what you do is you go to view and you go to user interface. As you can see, if I'll click to browser, I have my browser back. If I have navigation bar, I have navigation bar. And as a starter and as a person who is just starting, as a learner, you'll make these mistakes a lot. Even I used to do a lot. So what you need to do is, if you have by mistake closed these options, you need to go to view, you need to go to user interface, and you need to just check these options. So these are things you need to do. I hope user interface is done. For now, you don't need to worry about anything. In next video, I'll show you how do we start with sketch. Means if you have already got some sketch, a pretty cool sketch of your prototype or for your idea, and you want to convert this into a 3D model, how do we do? So from next video, I will be covering how do you start with sketch. When you start with the sketch, you have too many options. How do we use these options very effectively to save some time? And when our sketch is done, how do we convert that sketch into 3D model? And how do we put a different things, as like making the holes, making the spring, making the coil, these things, working with the planes. And these things are very important. All different options I will be covering one by one. Hope you enjoyed our video. For any query, please do comment. We will reply to your every comment, every question. Or you can also write us at info@yantrakdesign.com, which is mentioned below the video. And for further video, you can subscribe us so that it will directly go to your reach. Thanks a lot. Thank you for watching.